All right. Tonight, my special guest is none other than Mr. Ricardo Hall. He nervous, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for joining Church Scene Musician Podcast Show. Sorry we started a little late. Atlanta traffic, y'all know how it is. And next week school starts. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks are school shopping at the last minute, and some teachers went back as well to get their classrooms ready. So we definitely gonna be praying for all the teachers, the students, the bus drivers, cafeteria workers, the administrators, everybody that works in the school. We definitely gonna be praying for them, and hope all goes well this year. We are praying there's no mass school shootings this year, and we hope everyone be safe, no school bullying and all of that. So thank you for joining us tonight, man. You know, we're just gonna have a conversation. I just don't want you to be nervous. So
yeah, I've been like this forever.
It's all good. It's all good. I want to give a shout out to my church, MOBCS, my pastor, the first lady. God bless you. The band, the music department, everybody. God bless you. And the second church I play for, ADM. God bless you guys as well. So my special guest tonight, he's going to share where he's from and a little bit about himself and how he got started being a musician. He's an organist. He plays keyboard. I met him on Facebook, and we just became friends. I like him. He's humble, not an arrogant musician, because a lot of people think musicians are arrogant. So not all of us are arrogant. Some of us are humble. Some of us are cool, got swag, and love to play for God. So this podcast is about church scene musicians. So Mr. Ricardo Hall, please introduce yourself to the fans.
So, yes, my name is Ricardo Hall. I go by Rico.
Okay.
Of course, I started out, as a missionary of Baptist Church with my great grandfather was the pastor, and my great grandmother was the first lady.
Okay.
And I basically had an ear for music since I was the age of 3. My great grandfather was sitting down on the piano. At the time, I don't really think they had, good quality keyboards like they do now.
Yeah, things has definitely changed. The quality.
We had a hardwood piano inside the home.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you musicians know about hardwood pianos, it tends to hurt your fingers.
Make you play harder.
Man. But yeah, I started out playing at the age of 3. Played at my great grandfather's church at the age of 5, 6.
Okay.
Then at the age of 14, my great grandfather had me venture out to play for like other churches, bigger churches.
Oh wow!
Get my feet wet.
So how long you been playing?
Since I was 3.
3. Wow! So God just gave you this talent.
Yeah. I just had an ear for music. I grew up basically in a music family.
Wow.
And music family. My mom, she used to play the piano and organ, but she don't anymore. But she can blow when it comes to singing.
Okay. So you come from a music background. Okay. Now, everybody who's on here, please put your name and what city you live in. If you want to give your church a shout out, your pastor, please do that. We want to make sure we shout out your church and where you from. And if you play an instrument, put that in the chat too. So we want to welcome everybody on the podcast show. So You've been playing since you were 3. So you've been playing organ and keyboard. Did you play any other instruments? Or?
I played piano first.
Okay.
And you know, when I was 7, it was this organist that was in my grandfather's church that supposed to have taught me how to play organ.
Oh, okay.
But when he was around the time he was about to start teaching me organ, he ended up passing away.
Oh,
so organ basically is self-taught.
Wow. Wow. Maybe he left some anointing on that for you.
Yeah, it's crazy that you say that because my great grandmother said the same thing.
See? And I don't even know your great grandfather, so that's confirmation. I'm not a prophet or prophetess or anything or evangelist. It just let you know that's confirmation. Yeah. Wow. May he rest in peace. Wow. So you just self-taught yourself on the organ. So you play in all keys?
Oh yeah, I do. Okay. In all keys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I get lazy.
Okay. I understand.
Sometimes I get lazy, but yeah, I do play in all keys.
Yeah,
of course, with organ you can't transpose.
No, you cannot transpose on organ. No, you cannot, and that's why a lot of musicians say, "I just play the keyboard." And I said, "Okay, well, they probably transpose most likely." And as long as you're building from that, as long as you're not getting stuck from it, some musicians, that's all they do is just transpose. And I'm not against transposing. I'm not for it. I'm just sharing that some people, that's all they do, transpose. But on the organ, you can't transpose.
No.
You either going to know how to play the organ, know how to do the drawboards, the foot pedal, all of that. So, that's a whole different ballgame. Even even the piano, you can't transpose on that either. And my thing is, I think every musician should learn how to play on the piano. That even though the piano is hard, like the keys and everything, it will help you when you play the keyboard. Yeah. In my opinion,
it's crazy that you say that because I know a musician in Griffin that I met, a dope organist, really dope organist, but don't know how to play keyboard.
Really? Wow, that's different.
Because
I see that know how to play the organ. I never heard of that. But that's different. Okay. So he doesn't know how to play the keyboard.
I don't know how to play the keyboard because so what he do, he tends to play the keyboard like he play the organ. You can't do that.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna sound right.
Yeah, that's true because of the fingering and everything. Yeah, that's you teaching. Hey, you teaching the people today, so and that's beneficial. I want to pull up a post that a friend of mine, he made, and I put it on my music page, and I want to bring it up because he was talking about music theory. Mm-hmm. He said, musicians, let's be honest, a lot of us talk a good game, but we really don't know our stuff, especially in the area of theory. So I know how to read music. A lot of musicians do not know how to read music, don't know music theory. He said we often, keyboardists, we talk about keyboardists, tend the gloss over things to be trendy and not really put effort into learning music. We become great at learning songs, but our creativity is smothered because we shy away from doing little studying about foundational principle. I was like,
yeah.
Woo! Yeah. And he also said, this is a quick music theory lesson. We all like to use the numbers, but we do not know the theory behind it. I said, oh my God.
That's true. That's true.
He said every number represents the degree of the scale. And every number degree has a name definition. So he's talking about the C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And I put it on my LTD music page. I'm not going to read it all. Go to my LTD music page on Facebook, and you can see where Minister Clark, Meacham Lamar Clark, he's a well-known musician. He plays the pipe organ, he plays the organ, he plays the keyboard. He's a worship pastor. He's a director.
Sound like my own.
He's a psalmist. He does it all. He is the bomb.com. He said, take a few minutes to study and watch it bless you. You may not be able to use this for a conversation, but it will broaden your understanding of music. He said, I promise. He said, feel free to share. and this is where he put it.
Yeah, send that to me.
I'm definitely going to send it to you because I mean this musicians, we have to learn. You know, we always calling out the numbers. Back in the day, we used to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G because there's only 7 letters in the music alphabet. And so now we saying go to the 1, go to the 2, go to the 3, go to the 4, go to the 5, go to the 6, go to the 7, and people not understanding. Yeah, those number system ain't. That's the music alphabet. It's only 7 letters in the music alphabet. It's no other. It don't go past G. We don't do no H. You don't do no P, no X. It's only 7 letters on the music alphabet. So it's imperative to know the music theory.
It is.
You know, so I definitely would send that to you. Um, I think every musician should, know music theory. Even if you don't use it, it's just good to have. I teach music lessons.
Yeah.
I teach, drum lessons, and with drum lessons, I teach, the rudiments, paradiddle, single, double, five stroke, all of that. So I teach these rudiments. That's the basics. That's how you learn how to do the patterns on the drum set.
Yeah.
You're not going to learn how to do a pattern on the drum set if you don't know the rudiments. That's just me. And I teach them how to read music because drummers have music to read too.
Yeah.
So if you want to do studio work or you want to play for these famous folks, they put sheet music in front of you. You're looking at them like, I don't know how to play that.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of drummers play by ear. So some drummers cannot play, by reading the music. Or some musicians can't play, from the hymn book. They know how to play a hymn. But if you put a hymn book in front of them or any kind of sheet music, they do not know how to play it.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I actually picked up a sheet music and actually read it. Like I was saying, I had a gifted ear for music, but my great grandfather took the liberty, him and my great grandmother to put me in music class, take up music class.
Oh, that was good.
Recitals and stuff like that.
Okay.
And at the time, they put me in music class when I was 5. But
that's awesome.
But the crazy story.
So you're a grandparent's baby.
but the crazy story behind it was the simple fact that at first she wasn't going to take me because I was young.
But this is what I tell people, because people are like, how young do you teach? I said, if your child can count and talk, I can teach them.
Yeah.
I go young as 3. I mean, I got a youth drum line at my church. So I used to have 3-year-olds, 3, 4, 5-year-olds, and they're killing it way better than the teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she was able to put you on. So that means you was very smart, articulate. You knew how to understand music at 5 years old. It's a lot of babies playing now.
and see, so on that day that he took me over to her house, she wasn't going to take me, but she was like, only way she will take me to be her student was if I played something right now.
Ooh.
So I played something for her.
Wow. What did you play?
It was a hymn. I think it was like Amazing Grace or Father Thy Stretch My Hand.
And she was impressed, huh?
She was. And
hold on for 1 second.
Yeah.
Lise, thank you for joining. Lise is one of my friends, one of my colleagues. We work in the community together with my full-time career, trying to help with this whole mass incarceration and prison reform, trying to help some folks out. Thank you, Lise, for joining us and sharing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Go ahead. So.
But yeah, and when I played it, she basically told my great grandfather that I don't need her to teach me or whatever. She said that he already knows music. Only thing he needs me to teach him how to read it.
Wow, that is impressive. Oh my God! So that's all that's all. So you already knew how to play Amazing Grace at 5 years old, which, was so crazy. I'm going to make you laugh. I had a musician that go fill in at a church. It was about a year ago. And the church was paying $300. I mean, the service was at 11. They got out like 12:30. Wow. And he only had 3 songs to do and play the preaching chord, while the preacher's up. And also, he had to play the hymn "Pass Me Not." Do you know that musician did not know how to play it?
Really?
But the pastor, he still gave them the full compensation because he was a man of his word. But it was embarrassing. And he did not know how to play preaching chords, which to me is easy. I still play keys a little bit too. And so I'm like, how do you not know? Because you can go on YouTube and learn how to do the preaching chord in every key. He didn't even know how. He knew all the three songs, which was CCMs. He knew those, but he did not know "Pass Me Not," and he did not know how to play the preaching chord. You talking about embarrassing? I definitely took him out of my musician database. Immediately, Rico, I could not. I was like, he's not going to be on, representing me out here in the kingdom. The devil is a liar.
I'm sorry.
Man, it was awful. It was awful. I was like, how he not know? I was like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh man. But yeah, but it's crazy going back to the CCM where CCM, they pretty straightforward, probably like 4 or 5 songs, everything. But you're not really, you maybe, not saying that y'all not, less than, other musicians, but you're not really advanced unless you play like gospel.
I keep sharing this with people. I see 3 people on YouTube, so please put your name in the chat and tell us where you're from. If you go to a church, please put the name of your church. Hey, Mama Sanders, thank you. That's my play mother. Oh, I got a little fan base. She's straight holiness, man. I took her out for her 70th birthday a couple weeks ago.
I think I seen that.
Yeah, so milk and honey, and we went to the Wiz place. So she got spoiled. I bless her real good. Gave her a nice little offering, so she good. Thank y'all for joining. But a lot of people, I say this, that they need to learn more than CCMs. And let me share this. Another musician I follow, I don't know if you know him. His name Tim Howard. Tim Clinton. I'm sorry. I think he lives in, I believe, I can't remember. I'm not gonna say the city because I may be wrong. But he doesn't live in Georgia. But he shares a lot of nuggets. He's over 40, and he was sharing that if you learn the hymns, because that's the basis of the church.
It is.
If you learn the hymns, everything else gonna come. Because most of these songs come from hymns. Fred Hammond, Jesus is all. That's a hymn. Some of Todd Delaney and the other artists, Ty Tribbett, they take some stuff out of the hymns and put it in their song. So I feel like a musician should learn the hymns at least, and traditional songs. Because traditional contemporary songs to me are easy. Now the CCMs and the hill songs, I'm not gonna see until no lie. They are complicated.
Yeah.
Very complicated.
Yeah.
I got an app that I have to learn certain things because I can't. I'm like, I can't get it, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I know I'm not probably the best musician that some folks think. That's in their opinion, but my gift has made room for me, just like your gift.
Yeah.
I may not be famous on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I'm not really out there trying to do that. My thing is different. Your thing is different. And I think every musician brings a different piece to the table, And what I like about you is, and the reason why I always called you to fill in is because you're humble. I hate contacting certain musicians and I get calls back like their attitude or they was late. Or they didn't know the music. That's embarrassing. Especially when churches are paying me a small fee, a musician referral fee, but still I try to send them the best, or whatever. So give a shout out to your church or, Apostle. Go ahead and let the folks know who you play for.
So yes, I do play for the Radical Nation. Of course, like it's, man, that church there. I give a shout out to my father, the prophet, the Trey Majors.
Yes.
Man,
I follow him on social media. I finally saw you guys' church.
Oh yeah.
I went down Riverdale. I can't remember what for. And I was like, oh, this the church right here by the light.
Yeah.
Off 85. You can't miss it. It's right across from the is that racetrack or raceway?
Yeah, raceway.
Yeah.
Off of
Garden Wall. So you can't miss it. It's in Riverdale. Yeah. And so when I tell you that ministry, man, you guys over there, they have church on Monday nights. Yeah. Yeah. Which is odd to me. I'm like on a Monday night, but I like it though. It's different, and church is packed, and they having church like y'all having fun there. Like it's amazing to see how the ministry is just doing well. You know, his son playing the drums.
Yeah, I love the band.
Oh yeah, I know Michael.
Yeah, Michael Phillips.
Yeah. I've been knowing him since he was a teenager.
Yeah.
I don't know if he told you that.
Well, yeah, he actually did.
Okay. Yeah.
Shane, man, that's the baddest white boy on that bass.
I know. I said y'all got a vanilla brother. Man, they got a vanilla brother playing the bass guitar.
That man is bad.
Yeah. But you know what I like about him? He's so laid back. I mean, he's laid back. I can tell. I can just tell by the video. I said he had, most bass players be, I mean, nothing wrong with it, but he just funky with it. You know what I'm saying? Like just cool. But he playing, I mean, hitting the licks and everything. I'm talking about thumping. You guys are rocking over there. I'm gonna come one Monday night. Yeah, from Gwinnett. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to take me a lunch. I'm gonna come and get I'm gonna sneak up on y'all. I'm gonna come and get my praise on.
But friendly, I got prophesied Prophet Nations.
Okay.
It was not this past Sunday, but last Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I know it's pretty much confirmation because what a lot of people don't understand and what you probably don't know either. I used to be a preacher.
Oh wow. Yeah. He said he used to be. He's still a preacher, y'all. So you used to be a preacher. I can see that. Okay. So cool preacher.
So, but yeah, he prophesied to me, and and he said it's going to happen real fast. And he said that I'm not going to be over there by the organ. I will be right next to him. It's coming.
And listen. Still play the organ.
I'm still gonna do that.
I got a lot of musician friends who are pastors who still play, for churches and things of that nature. Yeah. So still keep your gift because your gift will make room for you. But hey, let me know when you preach because I got to come. Or I got to watch it online. I got to check it out. Now, you want to talk about the second church that you played for?
Oh, yeah. So I do play for New Vision. It is on. I still say it's Forest Park, but they say Barrow. But yeah.
That's right off the freeway, right?
Well, they moved. They got new buildings.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I used to feel over there when it was off the freeway.
Okay. That's the one I remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they moved. Okay. They building nice. Okay. So did you get a higher price?
Not as of I'm just there playing.
Okay. All right. So
I'm on payroll, but I'm not on staff there yet.
It's okay. So he's a temporary affiliate that a friend of mine reached out to me who is the MD in the church, Minister Nicole Mack. And so God bless him and God bless her. She reached out to me and said they needed an organist. I said, I got the perfect guy for you. And he been rocking. And I've been getting gigs like crazy. Like I can't even see Rico over there because I got him. I forgot I got you over there at New Vision. So yeah. So you like the band over there?
Oh yeah, I do. Actually, one of the trombone players that's at that church. Mm-hmm. Me and her is involved down the same circle.
Okay.
And
it's a female.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she funky on that trombone.
Oh.
I used to play trombone. Too.
Okay, so y'all got horn players over there.
Oh yeah, we got saxophone, trumpet, and a trombone player.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, she all run the same circle, and one of the producers, one of the friend of mine, we call him Genius Arts.
Okay.
Genius Arts, and he just got signed to Columbia regular.
Oh, congratulations!
Yes, if he is watching, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, sir. First of all, we're gonna give a shout out to your wife.
Oh, she on?
I don't know, but if she watching, listen. What's your wife's name?
You call it Q.
Q.
Yeah.
Miss Q. Thank you for allowing your husband to be in the studio with me tonight. I appreciate it. So he is married, happily married, and he is a father. So I am. It's good to see musicians. Oh, I ain't know what 4 kids. He got a whole army over there. Back to school, huh? You ready?
Well, one not in school yet, but we trying to. She just had a doctor visit today to get her approved. So she got approved today.
Okay. So are they ready to go back to school, your kids? Yeah. Okay. They ain't got no choice. School start next week. I don't want to hear about I don't want to go to school. School start next week, everybody. Anyway, I just want to make folks laugh. Listen, if you're on, please put your name. Give your church a shout out. Give your pastor a shout out, okay? Facebook, YouTube, please put your name in the chat and get your pastor, get your church, what city you from or where you from. If you play an instrument, put it in the chat. If you got questions for my guest, please ask Rico. He's here. So we here to 8:15. If you got any questions, please put it in the chat. We love to put the questions in the chat. So I don't want to be the only one talking. If y'all got questions for my guests, ask them. Now, clean questions, okay? This is a church scene musician podcast show. None of that foolishness. We don't do that shenanigan on here. Somebody already said something. Let's see what somebody said. He got his own group. My play mother want to know, do you have your own group?
Well, I used to have my own group.
He used to.
I actually thought about starting one.
Okay.
Again. Okay. But of course, the group that I had, they end up going separate ways.
That's how it used to be. Boys, men, jokes, everybody.
Like people like
Take 6.
Like my homie, Pastor Rashad Bettis. We all grew up in the same city, same hood. Well,
Mobile, right?
Take that back. Not the same hood because he was from down the bay. I was from Tonga. Okay. But yeah.
How long y'all was? What was the name of your group that you had?
Well, we didn't actually have a name. We just, basically like picked up gigs that people wanted us to sing. Okay. And actually, the first gig that we had was at Vision back when it was
on Forest Park.
Yeah, back when it was off the freeway.
Oh, okay. Wow. How long you had the group?
It wasn't even that long because we had some folks, some of the singers, with they were married and they ended up having kids and
when you married,
I had 4 kids.
Yeah, that's one thing as a musician. Once you get married, a lot of musicians stay single, and some pastors stay single because my podcast is just not to musicians; it's for pastors and singers and minister of music and worship leaders and stuff. Once you get married, you have to have a spouse that understands that you're going to be busy. You can't have a jealous spouse.
I'm not going to lie to you. Dating a musician or a pastor is not for the weak.
Did y'all hear him? He said, date a musician. Say it again, sir.
Dating a musician or a pastor is not for the weak. Okay. At all. It's not. It's really not.
and a lot of people don't understand that.
And I'm thankful for my wife to understand.
Yeah.
Of course we still bump heads, but still.
Yeah. Why are you playing at this gig this time of night? Why you gotta go play with all these churches? Why do you have this gig? But when that money comes, they quiet.
See, before
get closer to the mic because they can't really hear you.
Before I actually before I met her, I was a full-time musician where I was playing at 5 churches.
Ooh, you was busy, dog.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't have to work. I was focused on music. That wouldn't cost a little cheap. I was making about was me. I'm making about 800-900 a week.
That's nice. Overseer Chris Doc, this is my buddy here. Listen, that's another wonderful. I'm gonna have to get you on the show, Doc. That's another wonderful musician, preacher, psalmist. He can sing too. He act like he don't be want to sing.
I didn't know he could sing.
What? I hate when he don't want to sing. I need you to sing more, sir. I know you hear me.
I didn't know, man.
Yes, he can sing. Yes, he can sing.
I knew he was a preacher.
Yeah, he can preach too. Yeah, he can preach. He can play, but he can sing too. Yes, he can. I don't know, but he don't sing that much, but he can sing. Yeah, I've been doing Dr. Burton a long time. Definitely got to have him on the show. His wife, his lovely wife, and they church not too far from you guys. But they church in Fayetteville. Yeah, you never been to his church yet?
No, I knew he had a church.
Okay.
Out there, but I didn't know it was in Fayetteville.
Yeah, his church, his ministry in Fayetteville. Okay. So yeah. Yes, indeed. It's good. I'm glad you're on here, Doc. Thank you for joining us tonight. Who else is on here? Make sure y'all Dr. Burton, put your church information on here and the time so people can come and check you guys out. Yeah, so his church, he sings. So you didn't even know he sang.
No, I didn't. I knew he was sick on that organ.
Listen, he's sick. And what I like about him, he's humble. He's not bragging. He's not putting all these videos out. And I'm no against anybody who want to put their videos out. I'm just sharing what I know about him and what he does and what other musicians. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of great musicians here in Atlanta, and they just don't broadcast their stuff. I just started doing videos because I'm like, I don't have time. Yeah. I'm too busy trying to get my sticks. You know what I'm saying? Put my headphones on and start playing.
Yeah, and see, like recording yourself is like, I guess it's the best advertising. You know, for like,
I guess I'm old school because see, back in the day, it was word of mouth.
Yeah.
People went, I trust her because I know she's a great musician. She's not going to send me nobody over here, right?
Yeah.
But you're right. It is the best advertising because I had a lady reach out to me to DJ for her DJ. She got a wedding in 2 weeks, and he canceled on her. So the first thing she asked, I said, I knew it was coming. Do you have any videos? So now I'm starting a video, where I DJ because before I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
And so you're right, that is the best advertisement. But most of somebody tagged my name under her post.
Yeah.
Most of my gigs, I don't really have to advertise. I'm getting blessed by somebody either sharing my name or tagging my name or sharing a video or just like you said, advertising is the best way to do the video. So I guess I gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Now who is this right here? This must be one of your friends.
I can't even see that.
Her name is Marquisha.
No, that's my wife.
Oh, that's your wife. Oh, Miss Q. Oh, she said, hello, thank you for having him. It's truly a blessing. You're welcome. You're definitely welcome. He said, oh, that's my wife. He can't see because he got on these tint glasses on in here. I guess it's too much light in the studio. No, we having fun. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. And congratulations to you guys. Listen, we want to be a blessing to them. I want you, I left you guys card. I'm gonna put it in the mail. I promise you I'm putting the mail. I was rushing. Before I came here, I got a call, and everybody knows.
Yeah, I seen.
One of my clients was shot and killed. I just got him out July 14th out of jail, and someone killed him by walking in the yard. I think this world is just crazy, So I was too busy trying to hurry and get my laptop and everything, and I left. And I was like, oh my God, I left their card. So I'm going to put it in the mail. But they just got a home, beautiful home in Henry County. I want you guys, what is your cash out? Because we're going to be a blessing to y'all. I want folks to bless, put your cash app on here. What's your cash app? Oh, Lord, he got to look up his cash app. We want to be a blessing to this family because anybody knows when you move into a home, it doesn't matter. She said, right. It doesn't matter if, you move into a home, apartment, condo, townhouse. I want y'all to be a blessing. Whatever you give, I'm not asking. I'm not going to say a certain amount. Whatever you want to give to this family. They have 4 children. Y'all know school start next week. Husband and wife, and let's be a blessing to them as well.
So the cash app is $RICO.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of numbers now.
Go ahead.
0617
0617
1994.
1994. This is the cash app to bless Rico and his family. They just moved into a new home in Henry County, which is a nice area. So very nice area. I just put the I'm about to show. I just added it on YouTube, and I'm gonna leave this up. So that's his cash app. I want you guys to bless his family. The cash app is on the on the YouTube channel. Whatever you give, listen, no amount is too small, and no, it definitely ain't too large. So if you want to get $20, that's fine. If you want to get 200, 2,000, whatever you want to give, be a blessing to this family because we want to bless them. Like I said, they have 4 kids, and school start next week, and I'm pretty sure they got to get some things for the children. But I know you're gonna like the gift that I got. You know, because when I go big. So that's how I do it. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. You already know how I roll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like this. God will take care of the people. You know, everybody who's connected to me is going to be blessed. Every time I say a prayer, I don't just pray for just my family. I pray for everybody who's connected to me. I'm talking about musicians. I'm talking about ministries. I'm talking about my clients that I work with, the attorneys, the stakeholders, the community, children, youth, everybody that's connected to me, I want them to be blessed. I want God to increase. And I have, you know, just watching you for this. I mean, we ain't even known each other. I don't think it's been a year yet. You have tremendously, because you supposed to came back in, no, you was here. The studio wasn't open. So that was not your fault, was not my fault. But I'm glad this show was later. You know why? It was meant. I feel like it was meant for the show to be later, for this to happen. I always say a delay is not a denial.
Yeah.
You know?
And see, my pastor always preach on that.
Somebody said they proud of you, bro. One of your friends. Yeah, take off your glasses. Let me see who it is. Let me pull up his name. World of Prince.
Oh yeah, that's my
okay.
And
thank you for joining, sir.
Actually, you remember when I told you, because I was officially came to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we were going to talk about the live.
Oh, he's one going to be on the show.
That's the artist that
was. Okay.
Recording this early, like beginning of June.
Okay.
So we
definitely got to put him on the show one day. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And we
y'all finished with the.
Oh well, we're not finished with we finished with the live recording, but we're not finished with the
music
product.
Okay.
You know,
once you're done with the product, please let me know. I want to put him on the show, and I definitely put it on blast. Definitely put on blast. Your wife said amen. Yes, definitely put on blast. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everybody who on here joining. I know a lot of folks, kids are, you know, involved in activities and people still doing school shopping. So, but the show still goes on. The 1 monkey don't stop no show at all. So, your pastor prophesied to you, said you're gonna be a pastor, you're gonna be sitting next to him. How do you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I got very emotional. I was on the organ. I got
transparent.
I got very emotional because I know what's on my life and stuff, but I have a tendency. I guess it runs in the family. Everybody that's pastors in my family all ran. They all ran.
Listen, I understand. Listen, when I was in school, people used to call me evangelist. I said, "Don't call me that." People used to come and ask me to pray for them in school, high school. I'm like, why you can't pray for yourself? But I went over here and pray for. But when the call is on your life, you can't run from it. You know, I'm definitely not trying to be no preacher. I just put my positive thoughts on social media and keep it moving and just pray for folks. But definitely, if God has a call on your life, go for it. Don't run from it. You say you was emotional about it. You know. I would love to hear you preach.
I was trying to toughen up.
Listen,
the tears just kept down.
I'm gonna send you this video of this preacher that I follow. His church is in North Carolina. He was talking about people don't like when men cry. It's nothing wrong with men crying.
I think I seen it.
Yeah. So he said he like to get his manicure pedicure. He's like, I don't want to be rubbing my wife's foot and my foot feel like brittle pad or something. It's nothing wrong with a man. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with a man getting a massage. Listen, when you take care, you it's called self-care. Like I just went back to the gym. I got to take care of my body because I deal with a lot. And you have to take care of yourself. So if you want to get massages and because musicians, we play on the instruments. Listen, our hands getting rough. Our feet is hurting. So you may need a back massage, or you may need a pedicure or a manicure. It's nothing wrong with. I don't know why people put gender things on certain things. I never understood that. I have a problem with that. If a man wants to get his manicure and pedicure, let him. He's putting clear polish on it. I mean, what's the problem? What's the problem with him getting a massage?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
It's just the world that we live in now.
Yeah, we living in a crazy world. We definitely living in a crazy world, and we definitely have to be mindful, of our surroundings. We have to be careful as musicians. What I do as a musician, I read a devotion every morning.
Yeah. And
I play the music that I have to learn on Sundays because I work from home. Only time I go out when I get people out. So when I'm at home, I play my gospel music in the office, and that's my time, and you have to have, and also I attend Bible study. So a lot of musicians don't get any word, right? So a lot of them don't go to Sunday school. A lot of them don't attend Bible study. A lot of them don't even read the Bible. Some of them can't pray. Some of them do not know a Bible verse. And it's crazy to me because I'm like, you're playing in the church. You should know at least 5 to 10 Bible verses. You should know how to pray.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on that?
And see that, and it's crazy to say that because one of my great grandparents.
Your wife gave you a shout out. She said, "That's right, baby. Preach the gospel." You got a chili. She's gonna be right there by your side. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
But yeah, it's crazy that you say that because growing up with my great grandparents, man, getting up for school, like my great grandmother used to wake me up, like, cause like she wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning, go in her prayer closet. And her prayer closet was kneeling down on a bathroom stall and praying. Praying. Like, so she won't wake up my great grandfather. She go in the bathroom, get on her knees, and just pray. I can hear her in the bathroom like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then after she get done, she be in there for like.
She a prayer warrior. That's a true intercessor.
She be in there for about an hour and a half, just praying. And then she come wake me up, get ready for school. But before she tell me to get ready for school, it'd be like 5 o'clock in the morning. Wow. She grab the Bible, tell me, to read, give me a scripture to read in its entirety. And I read it, then I say my prayer. So I have a good, school day, and I go on by my business. Wow. And the first book, it's not scripture in song. They call it stanza. Right. And a lot of people don't know that, like in this generation.
I don't know why they don't. The church talks about it all the time. If you go to Bible study, if you go to Bible study in Sunday school, you would know these things.
It's not called chapters, it's songs. but
and I like the book of songs.
Yeah, I do too. In the first stanza that she, for the first book that she had me read was Psalm 23. And to this day, I know it's in its entirety.
Listen, your grandma and my grandma must have been twin sisters or something. Cause that, listen,
that's something about their 23rd songs.
listen, I got my grandmother Bible. She passed away 4 years ago, and I got one of her Bibles. And when I tell you all the highlights and the notes and the prayers, she still has a letter that I had sent to her when I was at Alabama State University. That was back in 1996. I opened up the Bible. I said, "Whoa, Grandma still had," and put a prayer on it. So listen, I love the book of Psalms, and I wish a lot of people would study the book of Psalms because
literally it's nothing but songs.
he's telling y'all.
Like it's literally nothing but like it's like kind of like poetry.
Yeah,
Like poetry.
Yeah. I think you're ready to preach, Doc. You want to get your sermon tonight? You got a few minutes left. You got 12 minutes left to get your sermon tonight. Oh, my aunt is on here. Thank you, Auntie. My aunt Lita May, this is my grandmother's sister. She said, "Good evening, amen." Yes, ma'am. Thank you for joining, Auntie. She joined it on Facebook. Yes, you know the old saints. You know, seasonal saints. They really. It took my play mama a minute. She's 70. How do I get on? How do I? Y'all got we got to help the seasonal saints, y'all. Y'all know. Do not laugh at the seasonal. That's why I call them seasonal saints because they're not tech savvy as us. You know.
I know, right?
And we got to remember we're gonna get older too. And so our kids and grandkids gonna have to show us how to do. It's a lot of things I don't know how to do. I have to ask the young people, how you do this, how you do that.
I think it's already catching up to us. This generation.
Listen,
some stuff I don't even know what to do on the phone now.
Listen, I'm learning new stuff on my phone, my car. Everything is so digital and technology. It's like all these tech toys and there's so many things that you can do. Like even with my job, I can download receipts and documents from my phone and go ahead and send it to my email. So when I get home, all I got to do is just upload it in the system. That's how tech savvy. Back in the day, you had to go to
office, man.
UPS. So FedEx to go make copies and scan this. Now everything, so you can fax from your phone, you can scan from your phone. I mean, that's even with music. Like, so with us, and I'm going to ask you how you guys learn y'all music, how you guys sing your music out to the band and the choir praise team. We have this thing called Band App. I don't know if you guys use that.
New Vision.
Yes. So everything. So we have the music a month ahead. So it's no excuse. I'm talking about for the praise team, for the choir, altar call, even closing out. We never do, well, not altar call because we try to match what the pastor is preaching. So that's the only thing we don't have in communion. We just go with the flow. You know, we try to switch it up. And if we have baptism, everybody take it to the water. But I wish somebody come up. Somebody, I'm making this announcement tonight. Can somebody, let me take this down so somebody, can someone please remake a new baptism song? Please. That would be a hit. Nobody even thought of it. Now, please give me my accolades when you do.
Hey, bro, if you still on here, you heard it. Make a new baptism song.
No, I'm telling you because everybody's going to take me to the water. So I would love to hear a new, or revamp that song. Make it more, up tempo or something. Live it up.
I might end up doing it myself because I've been doing a lot of production myself.
Okay.
Of course, my homie Genius Arts.
Okay.
He wanted me to come be down with them.
Mm-hmm.
But of course my work schedule is not making me available.
God's gonna change all of that.
Oh yeah.
God's gonna open up. He already got you guys in a nice home. You guys about to see some things. I even put it on Facebook about the month of July being about promotion and increase and big deposits and big contracts. And I'm not even just speaking for myself. I'm whoever, So whoever it's for, God is going to do it. I saw another friend of mine. She put on Facebook that she got promoted to be the director of social work for the whole Henry County School District. Oh, wow. And so she goes to my church. And so that's a blessing to see someone in my church that's going to be the director of all Henry County schools in social work. So it's just amazing because you want somebody who's going to care about the community, who's going to look out for the students, look out for the parents. And to me, I think that's a blessing.
Yeah, you see, of Quick Trip had reached out to me last week.
Okay.
And I used to be a bounty hunter and a security.
Yeah. So listen, they always hire for those. If you want to get back into that, I don't know if you want to get back into it.
I don't know, but the money do sound good. $30 an hour?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got a family, so you got a house now. You got a family. You got to make it do what it do, but also you want to stay in the church as well. And I'm praying that God gives you, and this is my prayer to you. And like I said, I'm not no prophet or anything, but my prayer to you is that God gives you a position that you can work Monday through Friday, be off on the weekends, off on the holidays, and even if it's 8 to 4 or 10 to 7, but at least it be Monday through Friday, you off on the weekend, so you can be available for your church, be available for your family, because it's God first, and then it's family, and then it's work. It's not work. It's God, family, then work. And so I'm declaring, decreeing that for you because I know that you want that, and you are the head of your house, and you're a provider. And so I'm speaking that into you, man. So I'm praying that God open up territories for you. And if I get anything that come across my desk, I definitely will send it to you and put in a good word. Oh yeah. It's all about, in Atlanta, it is all about connections. It's all about who you know.
And you know what's crazy? Like, blood, sweat, and tears every weekend. Like, I work for AAA.
Yeah.
I work overnight.
They sent me a letter. I'm like, I gotta stay for them. I'm good. I don't need no towing service. And Mercedes-Benz also provides the what's the name, so I'm good. Free towing.
So like I have to be at New Vision on Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning. I get off at 5:30, probably maybe 6. I have my clothes with me, or sometime I'll go to the house, clean up, freshen up, whatever, and then get dressed, go straight to New Vision.
And what time service start? Service
start at 10, but we have to be there at 7 for sound check.
Yeah, so
actually 7:30.
Yeah, our sound check is at 7 too.
Mm-hmm. And I be in the parking lot sleep. I'll be in the parking lot sleep. Wake up on time to go do sound check. Then leave there at 11 to go to my church that started at 1
o'clock.
Yeah.
So are you taking vitamins?
No, I need to.
So wifey, I know you hear me. Get your man some vitamins, okay? You gotta take vitamins. You don't wait till you're 40.
Yeah.
I want you to start taking vitamins. Okay? Listen, I'm all about I'm trying to help the musicians because you see musicians are passing away, singers and musicians, and so we got to take care of each other. Yeah. So I want to make sure that you get some vitamins, drink a lot of water, especially because weather's hot. My car said it was 100 degrees when I came over here.
It was.
So I want you to drink a lot of water. I want you to make sure that you get some vitamins because I take vitamins every day. So they have this men multivitamins.
Okay, yeah.
You can get that at Kroger anywhere. And I think it's like $12, $13. But I want you to get some vitamins. Yeah. Okay. You got it because you're on the go. Like me, I'm on the go. And so when you're on the go a lot, we have to take care of our bodies. And if you don't, you already know.
Man, my body be shutting down like after my workout service.
Mm-hmm. People don't understand. Let me give y'all your wife say amen. She received that for him. I like your wife is the biggest she. I love it. I love it. Beautiful woman. Let me share something with you guys. And this is God truth. I keep telling everybody on Sundays. Listen, I take church naps. You can call and text me all you want to. You would not hear from me probably till Monday, unless it all depends. Because I'm playing for 2 churches, and I live in Gwinnett. And I play for a church in Huron County, and I play for a church in East Point. I have to be a sound check in my church at 7 a.m. And so our service start at 9, and we're done about 10:15, 10:30. I leave there to go to the second church, which is in East Point, and I have to be there at the church start. Well, they don't have no sound check rehearsal because it's prophetic flow service, kind of like you guys, and it starts at 11:30. When we leave there 1:30. It takes me almost an hour to get home anyway. I'm like home. I still got to pick up dinner because I'm not cooking nothing. I'm just being honest. So I eat my dinner real quick and I'm taking a nap. I'm out for the count. Literally.
Yeah. And see, a lot of people don't understand. Like
They don't
people,
understand it.
People that's in the congregation, they don't understand like how musicians operate. Like during service, especially at
we playing all day,
especially at Radical Nation.
Oh, y'all shout
like everything that the pastor feels. If the musician is synced with the spirit, we feel that same exact thing.
But you say sync, that's the key word.
And it's draining. It would drain your energy.
That's why I say you got to take vitamins. That's why I say you definitely got to take some vitamins because vitamins are going to help you. You know, I don't do the Red Bull thing. Some people do.
I got to stop drinking Red Bulls.
No, we don't want you to have no cardiac arrest. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm not no health, but no medical person. But I start taking vitamins and have some snacks like some nuts, some bananas, apples and stuff like that.
I like the trail mix.
Yeah, trail mix. And if you can, grab you a smoothie. That's what I do. So when I leave from my first church, I go grab me a smoothie from Smoothie King. If it's one near you, or find a smoothie place, get you a smoothie. I promise you that will hold you, especially at the 1:00 service, because you guys go. I don't think I heard y'all sing a song. I said, man, y'all shout from the time y'all walk in the door to the time you leave out. So you need vitamins, Smoothie King, and water. Listen,
dude, it feel good walking in there like the air blowing.
Yes.
But so when we up there playing,
oh yeah,
sweating, like
have water. But yeah, you gotta have water because I have even though they got air on, I got a fan behind me, and I have like 2-3 bottles of water. You have to, because once, like you said, once you start playing, you sweating. Everybody else looking like, why the musicians sweating like that? Because we're playing, and then you got all those lights.
Yeah, the light shining on you.
Oh yeah, because it's for the recording, So everybody don't understand why the musicians are drenched and tired and soaking wet because everything that's going on. Everything that's going on.
Bring my portable fan with me.
Yeah, that's what I did. I brought a portable fan. Is that nobody don't take it? It's still at the church. Even if somebody use our church, it's still at the church. I gotta have a fan.
Yeah,
I gotta. I mean, I
get
hot quick.
For a drummer.
People don't get it.
Man, see, I play drum.
Oh, okay.
But see, Josiah funny because every time when he have to go back there and fix the sound, he asked me to play because I can play. But I told him, man, I can't play like you. I'm rusty.
Right.
Like, I haven't played forever.
Wow. But you still can keep. But listen, you can keep the pocket and the chops. That's all that matters. So we are ending, guys. We getting close to the time to shut up. Before we close down, we always close out with a prayer, and I always ask my guests to close out with a prayer. Before we close out, I want to share that the next time the Church Scene podcast comes on, I got to pull up my calendar. We come back on Tuesday, August 22nd. We're gonna have musician, author, great guy. His name is Joshua Wilson. If you don't know him, follow him on social media. I'm gonna get you in contact with him. He teaches music. Great young man. Loves the Lord. I love him. He's awesome. He's gonna be here August 22nd at 7 p.m. and August 29th. We're gonna have my friend, gospel recording artist, Sonia McGuire. If you don't know her, you need to follow her. She's a musician too. Low key, she don't tell nobody, but she can sing. This girl can go. She can go. So please tune in. That's the next time we're going to be on the show. We only do it on the 3rd and 4th Tuesdays of the month at 7 p.m. So look out for that announcements we're going to put out. And thank you so much. My friend Lee said, great show. Thank you so much, Rico. So Rico's going to close out in prayer since he's a preacher. Apostle, Bishop, Overseer. I gave him 50 days. Close us out in prayer, sir.
All right. Heavenly Father, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to thank you for letting Lucretia invite me to this show. I'd like to thank Lucretia for everything that she has done. She's doing a beautiful job here. And please, Lord, give us traveling grace as we travel on our way on these highways travel home safely. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Mhm.